Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel Journey of a K. Today I'm gonna change oil for my Honda Foreman 400. I'm sure that you guys can do this at home after watching this video too. So this is what we just bought for a couple of weeks ago, and everything is still in good operation. Looks quite new too. You can have a quick look around to see how beautiful it is. Okay, so let me show you something before we start our job today. Alright, as you can see, I use the Yamaha and this is for oil performance. But you can use other as well, like Castro or whatever you want to use, And this is 1 liter bottle or a quart. You can see this can be used for a motorcycle as well, as you can see on the bottle. You can see the picture, right? It's called Yamaha. Right, this is the Yamaha brand on the top of the cover. You can see it. And we need almost like 3 bottles of this for our Honda Foreman 400. And 1 bottle like this cost me around like 14 Canadian bucks. So you can see on the receipt. As you can see on the top line, it's about 13.95 bucks for each. So that means around 14 anyway. I don't know exactly how much it costs in America, but this is what it cost me in Canada. It seems like good price anyway. Okay, so let me show you some of the very simple tools that we need for the job today. Well, this is the whole tool set, but we're not going to use them all, And you can have a look at this. We have all of them here. So this is the very special glue that, is mainly used for the engine, to seal whatever covers in the engine, wherever with the high heat. It's really good. Well, what you need in case we need to seal any covers or whatever, If we don't need to use it, then just leave it there. But I think that today we are not going to use that glue. And something is really needed is the oil draining pan, like this one. So when the oil is draining from the engine, we need this one for, to keep the oil in there, and especially to keep your place clean all the time during the process. Okay, so let's start our first job with the 8mm. And firstly, I'm gonna remove the oil filter to check whether it's still good or not, still, clean enough or not. And we need the 8mm to take all the bolt loose and, remove the filter and the cover. Okay, so this is all what we need right now, you can see. Well, you actually can find the, oil filter easily on the right side of the vehicle, and this is the cover. So we have to use 8mm to take all of the bolt loose and then remove the cover. And we will remove the oil filter afterward. So some oil may drop to the frame, even to the ground, after you remove the cover. So that's why we need the oil draining pan to put underneath here. Alright, so now let's see how I get the job done. So you can see after I take the last bowl off, and then the oil gonna drop down to the pan after the cover is removed. So as you can see, this oil filter is extremely dirty and needs to be replaced as soon as possible. Okay, so just leave them there and we're gonna clean them up later. And these are what we need to remove the drain plug with the 18 mil. So you can see the drain plug is right there. Just take that loose and then let it start draining. Alright, so now I'm gonna take the drain plug loose first, and then I'm gonna put the oil pan underneath. Afterward, I'm gonna remove the drain plug and let it start draining. So you can see the oil pan is in the right position right now. I'm gonna remove the drain plug underneath, and then you're gonna see the oil gonna, dropping down, draining very quick. A lot of oil is gonna be flowing out. Oh my goodness. You can see that? Look at the color of the oil. I can tell it's not very good oil anymore, man. And this is what we call the drain plug. You can see the oil doesn't look very good. It's very dirty. Okay, so now while waiting for the oil draining, we're gonna clean up the filter, the cover, all of the bowls, and the drain plug as well. Alright, so let me show you how they look like after they got cleaned up. This is the drain plug. It's still really good anyway. Yep, and this is the oil filter. You can see, just clean it up and it's still good. I mean, we're gonna reuse this one this time and maybe replace it next time. So this is a cover. You can see the O-ring is still good as well. So we're gonna reuse it again. Okay, so everything is ready to be back in. Alright, so now I'm gonna put the drain plug back in and tighten it. Okay, the drain plug is done, already back in and tightened. And by the way, I want you to see the oil. Look at that. You can see how bad it is, right? This one cannot be used for the engine anymore. Next, I'm gonna put the filter and the cover back in. And you can see there's a little spring in it. Be careful, don't lose that one. Okay, so right now I'm gonna put the filter in there first, and then I will put the cover back in, and I use the 2 bolts, put in there. So remember, you have to use the finger to press it down the way always, because of the little spring in there, always pushing it backward. So you have to use 2 bolts, put back in first, and you tighten them before you take your finger off. Okay, so after we put like 3 bolts back in, and then we have to get them all tightened slowly, one by one. Alright, they all tighten very well. It doesn't look very bad. Okay, so let's move to the left side to fill the new oil in the engine to get the job done. So this is what we use to take the dipstick off and to fill the oil in. Alright, so let's remove the dipstick, clean it up, and then fill the oil in the engine. Alright, so firstly, I only fill like 2 bottles of oil first, and then we use the dipstick to put it in to check the oil level. So if it's not good enough, we're gonna add more oil. So remember, don't do 3 bottles at the same time. Okay, we do 2 bottles first, and then we check it with the dipstick to know whether it's good or not. If it's not good enough, you can add more afterward, right? I think that is one of the best way. Okay, so finally we get our job done today. Already changed the oil for the Honda Foreman 400. Just double check to know if it's good or not. Okay, everything is good, right? Thank you guys for watching the video. So hopefully this video is gonna help you guys a lot, and you guys can change your own oil for your own vehicles at home after watching this. Just very simple step with some like very simple tools as well. Thanks all my friends from Vietnam, from Europe, from Australia, from Canada, from America, and from all over the world. So that's my dirt bike, just restored a couple of days ago. You can see the videos on my YouTube channel. Alright, so see you guys in the next video. Thank you.